Good afternoon. I'm going to show you an unboxing today of the Shikar sticks from Out on a Limb Manufacturing. I did go ahead and cut the tape and fold the flaps back in. Have not pulled these out yet, so I'm excited to see what they look like. First of all, when these were on my step today, that's a small box for what should be 4 sticks in here. So it's also light for what I'm expecting, 4 sticks. Alright, first of all, we got a little Out on a Limb decal. Put that on our truck, ice chest, bow case, wherever we want to put that. Pretty cool. So for a space, as far as space goes, they have stuck a big wad of paper in here to take up the extra space that's in this box. These sticks are pretty slimline, so check that out. There are 4 sticks in there. There could probably be 8 in there if somebody wanted to order 8 of them. But let's see what these things are all about. Very slim. Very slim. Check it out. Very slim. Very compact. Either way you look at it. So from what I understand, these should be 27 inches from the top of the topmost part to the bottommost part. When these are collapsed down, 27 inches to there. Unfold them. Tie that thumb screw down. They're pretty quiet. I mean, they could be loud if you wanted them to, but in the woods I'm not just slinging things around anyway, so I am happy with these without any stealth strips or anything on them. So there you have it with it unfolded. Very sleek design. Pretty easy to look at. So top of the whole overall length when the steps are out should be 19 inches, and then from step to step it should be a 17 and an 1/8 inch step. So some guys will talk about how that's pretty short, but once you collapse that down and it goes back to this 27 inch state, they should pack very nicely. So I'm excited to see how those pack on my backpack. But he's got the same finishing here on his sticks as his Ridge Runner and Podium and everything. There you go, you see the name on there etched in there, Shikar, and his company Out on a Limb Manufacturing. So very nice finish. 1.5 pounds. Without throwing it on a scale right now, I'm going to say that is 1.5 pounds or so. Very light, easy to get your hand on. It's going to be easy to maneuver in the tree, however, you know, through a lineman belt or anything like that. So that ought to be pretty nice. I want to take a minute. I want to pull the rest of them out, and we will look at how they compact together when you're packing them. That's how I'm gonna carry them on my harness. So I had those out here already. I went ahead and threw those on there. So this is 2 of them together. I mean, overall that looks like 1 stick that we typically see out there. So that's nice. It's nice feeling in the hand. Check that out. The cleats on the steps mesh together well. So they're easily pulled apart. Not too hard to do that. Put them back together. Most guys are going to strap those down on their stand or wrap them up with a gear tie or something anyway. So myself, I don't see the real need to really make sure they're real tight together. There's different ways you can do that if that's what you want to do though too. So there's 2 of them. That should be 3 pounds. There's no straps on here. I believe he's going to send them with cam straps, the cam buckle straps. I wanted to use a daisy chain, so that's what I've got here today, and I'll show you how it wraps up here in a minute. But in order to collapse these down, you take this thumb knob and you unscrew it, and then you'll pull that step out, and then it'll rotate. So that's pretty simple. I'll show you again. Take that thumb knob, open it up. It's got a lock nut on here that keeps the thumb knob from backing all the way out. It opens up just enough to get that step to open up and pivot flush with the stick, and then you've got your stick back collapsed. So check out those standoffs as well. That should bite really nice to the tree. Excited to try those out. So I think ideally what a guy would do is, as you can see, that step is face down. This step, I have it faced up, and the Versa buttons are opposite sides of each other. And they'll slide right in there to the opposite side cleat and mesh really well together. So that's pretty cool. As far as the daisy chain, I plan on just running that right over the Versa button, and then around the standoffs like that. So pretty sleek there still. Now that may hinder some of the packing on the stick as far as them laying right next to each other. What I may want to do is actually, let me try it with these here. I've just got one right here, but if it's on that Versa button, maybe just squeeze these two together and then take and wrap the sticks once you've got them hooked up, and that way that'll hold them together there too. So that should work really well. I mean, that's pretty tight. That's not bad. So that's probably how I'll end up doing it right there. I'm looking forward to using these. I'm gonna throw them on a tree real quick, and we'll see what we think about the solidity while they're mounted to the tree. Another thing I failed to mention, right here at the bottom of the stick, there is the hole for like an aider if you choose to put like some kind of probably not paracord, but tech line or am steel, something like that. That should help you out right there. Alright, so I've got it on the tree there, and I'm going to hop on it real quick. We'll see how well it bites. A little bit less than perfect tree here, as you can see, but that's kind of how it is out in the woods, so this is a pretty good true test. So that's pretty quiet. It's not going anywhere once it's on that tree like that. Those knobs are still tight. I know I didn't go anywhere on them, but the finish that's on these sticks, it may take a minute for these to, or a minute. It may take a few climbs to get these to where they'll really seat well. Let that finish just right behind the step, wear off a little bit. So shouldn't be an issue at all. It should only make things easier. So I'm excited about them. So we'll see how they go this year. If you're looking for a set, something compact, easy to carry, lightweight, with a double step, I think you should really give these a strong look. I believe they're going to retail at $99.99. They're very well thought out, and it's unlike anything else out there. So give these a look this year if you're still looking for a climbing method, and I think you'll be really happy.